Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Wizards. At small forward, Denny Avdia. At point guard, Monty Morris. At the other forward, Kyle Kuzma. At center, Kristaps Porzingis. At the other guard, Bradley Beal. The head coach of the visiting team is Wes Unseld Jr. Standing 6'8", number 13, Keegan Murray. Half forward, 6'8", number 40, Harrison Barnes. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches. Number 9, Kevin Herter. At guard, 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron Fox. At center, 7 feet 1 inches. Number 10, Domantas Sabonis.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. GA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. After seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4, with Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the 1, and for the Kings, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now here's Murray. To the paint. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Kuzma. Outside for Beal. Offline with his 3. Here's Sacramento. Pass to Herter. Back to Fox. And it's off from 3-point range. Avdia with it. Out guarded by Murray. No coverage that time.
Monty Morris.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
Pass to Sabonis. Porzingis with the steal. And the pass to Morris. Fires from the corner. And that one is off. So the Kings will take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Now, here is Morris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Herder passes to Barnes. The kick out to Fox. Passes it to Sabonis. To the inside. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Morris. Beal with it. Sabonis defending. Fox with the steal. Here's Herder. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Porzingis against Barnes. Porzingis kicks to Avdia. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of range.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. Now go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Wizards 5th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
The Kings trail by 4.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Sabonis against Porzingis. Pass to Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Murray with the defensive effort. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Now here's Beal. This game with 30 points. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Smart play by Beal. Just gets set up in prime scoring position and knows what to do from there.
Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here is Morris. Back to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Herder kicks to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings. And the Wizards with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Herter. He's covered by Beal. Barnes, right side. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. 6-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
It would have been really nice to get that win on the road. But no team ever happy with the loss. They put up a good fight. And they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Avdia. Up the floor.
Sacramento foul. Harrison Barnes. First personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Now, here's Fox. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there of getting contact and getting to the line.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
That's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off, earning every penny of that deal.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Kyle comes in for Murray. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Herter. Barton finds Gafford.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Holmes. And a missed layup.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Now here's Barton. He's tightly guarded. Missed inside. The Kings trail by 12. Here's Fox, and he drives in.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
The Wizards have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. It's Barton on the wing. Monk defending. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got his second basket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
4th team foul. Shooting for Sacramento.
They throw good. Fox. Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. There may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players, all collectively put together, are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by Washington. And Davis can't get it to go. Barton surveying the floor. And the dunk by Hachimura.
But Will Barton, always going full speed, that time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
A shake. Fox, no good. Washington leading now by 13. Right outside. Wiles against Hachimura. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for Sacramento. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now Barton following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. He can't hit that shot.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. Unable to get that one. And the Kings going the other way now. Timeout called by the Kings. For De'Aaron Fox. The Kings trail by 13. On the wing, Monk. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And that one's good. Barton.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now, here's Monk. Barton defending. And the rejection by Gafford. Right outside. Here's Hachimura. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
It's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the Washington Wizards in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. We've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Wizards leading by 16. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Kevin Herter is out there with Mitchell, and it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Murray kicks to Sabonis. Over in the corner, Barnes. Off target from outside. Washington's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind, and those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And through the Kings' struggles, Brent, they've had many good players. But it's hard to believe they haven't reached the playoffs since 2006.
Yeah, it's really a head-scratcher, Kevin. And you can see that they're hungry. They want to get back to the postseason, but they just need some continuity. They need some guys to really pull together. And in order for all of that to happen, they've got to establish an identity. And under this new coach, maybe that will happen.
And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Morris. Beal's got 10 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Goes up to the stripe. Kuzma pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul.
Kuzma getting more and more comfortable with contact at this level.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. Jay probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the main death lineup. It was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And it's time for an injury report. And now, let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Kings making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Washington. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The dish to Murray. Inside, here's Herter. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards leading by 20. Beal taking his time here. Porzingis finds Morris. Driving the lane.
Porzingis showing his passing ability that time.